Hey, what's up? This is Patrick Bobakanian from Serb Champion TV. Welcome on this week's episode of PWTA. Say that again really quickly. PWTA, playing with the algorithm, where I test a lot of things when it comes to SEO. And the whole point of this concept of this blog segment is to test each variable without any other factors influencing my variable and see if Google response to the things I do with the sites I make. And usually, what I do is I make a fake keyword, and with this fake keyword, I am literally the only one in the Google database using this keyword, right? And that makes it really easy for me to test things. So if I would do this or optimize this, would this test page go up or down? You know what I mean? So on my screen here, you see 5 pages. All are similar, all are exactly the same basically. And what I usually do is this third page, I use this as the test page. So anything that I do is this page. Either I send a link to it, I see if it responds or not. I change one thing in this page, and then I see if this goes up or down. And I've done a bunch of tests. If you have seen my tests before, then you know me already. If you don't, go check out my previous tests. But for this week, we're gonna test something really big. It's a big topic, which is social signals. And what are social signals? Social signals are literally social shares, likes from platforms like Facebook. So say your money site, your URL gets a Facebook like or a Facebook share. That's a social signal itself from Facebook. Or you get a Pinterest pin, that's a social share. You get a retweet, that's a social share. You get what else is there? There are some platforms out there that you can get retweeted, get liked, get shared. Those are literally social shares. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to pick this site, this URL, and I've done nothing to these pages. These are literally all the same. And I wanted to send social signals to this page, and I wanted to see if this URL would respond to it or not. And I've tested off-page factors before with this concept. In the previous test, what I did was I sent a link, a backlink to this page. I've done nothing to these pages, right? So they're similar, and it moved up after a few days already without touching it. So just to prove to you that I'm not bullshitting you, and this is real. This is real data. So what I've done is I've sent social shares to this page. Let me show you. This was on November 8th. Right? So let me just show you, check social signals. So the URL was this, the JD. Show me the count, just to prove to you that I did send social shares. So this URL, what I'm testing, so the JD, it has likes, it has shares, Pinterest shares, G plus shares, and one ones, and it basically gets social signals. This is the count right here. So what I used my own service. We test with real social signals with a lot of micro accounts and micro workers, so it's all legit. These are not bots at all. So we've done this, and what happened was check this out. So November 8th, and what happened was it's now 28, right? 28 November. And what happened was it's still on number 3. Oh shit. So what does this mean? It does not have a direct correlation. I waited almost a month to see any results. I've sent even more social shares, and it turns out that social shares do not directly correlate with a ranking increase. So that's bad news for a lot of people. For a lot of other people, it's like, I told you so, I told you so. So this is real data. This is something that, this is just proof. You know what I mean? And if people don't believe me, they can test it for themselves. This is pretty easy to test. But yeah, my thoughts on this are social signals do not have a direct correlation with a ranking increase, but I do believe that say your money site gets the rankings, gets a lot of links, but has totally no social presence, has no social shares, or getting the social love, that might set up a trigger at Google. So I do believe that social signals and shares bring validation for the links you build for your site. So you won't get a ranking increase directly, but I do believe that you will get a ranking increase indirectly. But like I said, this can be tested, and I'm gonna test this too in a new video. But I just wanted to do this test, and I waited for a month to see if there would be any movements or not, and it stayed on third page. So the shares itself don't directly correlate with it, but I am going to test if links, so say you send a link and you might share that link or send social shares to that link, it might cause a ranking increase. This can be a little bit complex for some people to understand, but anyway, so this is the result. Social shares directly do not have a ranking increase. If people say they do, they haven't tested it, obviously, but like I said, they do give validation of the links you do build to your site, because it's weird. Think about it. If your site gets a lot of links, but it has totally no social presence, no likes, is not getting the love from the people, then it's highly unlikely that site is natural in Google's eyes. So I hope you understand this, and my advice is always, okay, now I'm gonna sound like a white hat, always make sure to write nice content for your money site. It's content that is worth getting shared, liked, commented on, because at the end of the day, whether you're like it or not, whether you're a white hat, gray hat, black hat, pink hat, money hat, I don't care what you are, you always have to make sure that your money site has the best quality there is, just from a marketing standpoint, from a UX, user experience standpoint. You're gonna win either way. Whether you build links, of course you need to build links. I'm not saying don't build links and build amazing content, because that's bullshit. But either way, either you're a pro link builder or not, always build good content, good quality content. Spend some extra money on a very good writer, making research, make sure your page has the visuals, the nice optimization. Make sure it's share worthy, so people do share it, okay? If you want to get more tests in your email inbox, please sign up below this video. I'll email you with tests, case studies, new content every few weeks, sometimes every week, sometimes every 2 weeks. It's gonna be really cool, and thank you for watching this video. So this is Patrick Babukanian from SERP Champion TV. Talk to you soon.